Hello and welcome to Wargame European Escalation. I'm Hobgaddling and I'll be taking you through the single player second mission, Crossroads. The thread voted upon which units should be unlocked, so we'll unlock a scout, a couple more tanks and a AAA gun. And here we go.
The border ignites in the Great Northern Plain. The time Bundeswehr allowed the Bundeswehr to form a defensive line at Hanover. Active on the diplomatic front, NATO and the Warsaw Pact are still keeping clear of combat. Only the British troops of the BAOR now take an active part after advance reconnaissance parties were attacked by the MBA. The 7th Armored Brigade clings to the interchange east of Hanover, desperately waiting for reinforcements. The Panzer Brigade 2 is rushed to the rescue. The main objective is to take and hold the Charlie sector on the plateau. British reconnaissances have engaged several East German units. They are trying to hold the Echo Crossroad. The 9th, 12th Royal Lancers Detachment has just lost its commander. We'll have to link up with them to take command.
And here we are. The game gives us a soft objective of linking up with Lancers. It's possible to fail these objectives by waiting around too long, so we'll be sending units out immediately. As reinforcements we called in 4 Leopard 1A4 tanks. These are significantly better than Leopard 1A1 tanks, being more accurate and better armored. Unfortunately, I can't call in a Jeopard AAA gun just yet. So I'll have to link up with the Brits and push on to Echo.
Keine besonderen Vorkommnisse. Marsch, Marsch, Vollgas! Ja, Kommandant, wir sind unterwegs. I said the only good recce is a dead one.
From this point on, the game starts to put pressure on us. Fortunately, the helicopters flew straight over our tanks, which can use their machine guns in addition to the flak panzers we have. There are also a couple Warsaw Pact tanks approaching, so we'll have to arrange ourselves into a firing line and take them out before they can close in. Echo Crossroads is already under attack, so we must move. there's no time to waste here.
Es ist eine Ehre, unter Ihrem Kommando zu dienen.
From here on out, we get to use command units. Command units are used to capture and hold sectors. Sectors give us more reinforcement points, as shown as the big number after the sector name.
Recce ready, sir. Consider it done. Haben Sie was für mich? Macht Ihnen die Hölle heiß.
Here I can't set up a proper fight, it's going to be a mess. We'll just have to hope our better tanks will win this one for us. And there we go, all enemies destroyed at Echo. Now I can bring in a command vehicle and secure the sector. I'll also call in a couple of supply trucks. I can't afford to rotate so few units out of the line to resupply them. I need trucks for that job.
You'd be blind without us.
The cliffside, little east from our position, looks like a good defensive position, so I sent a couple of tanks there to hold and see if any more units are going to attack us.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Ohne uns wären Sie blind. Wir erkunden das Gebiet.
Let's immediately send out a scout to Foxtrot, see what kind of defenses are around that place. I'll also need something to defend my command vehicle. At Echo, I have one flak panzer and one Leopard 1A1 left. That's not much, but it'll have to do. The sweeping of Charlie plateau will just have to wait for the time being. We spot some more East German units. Looks like they'll try another push. This time, though, we should be in good positions, so if they'll try to attack, I'll expect us to win pretty handily.
Wird aufgeführt. Over. Are you talking to me?
A couple East German scouts just appeared on our flanks. Let's hope they don't have anything heavier with them.
Was wollen Sie denn diesmal?
and we have held off another assault. Also, we found an enemy command vehicle at Foxtrot and our scout destroyed it, so now we can capture it with our own CV. A couple more BMPs to deal with. And suddenly the East Germans send jeeps armored with reckless rifles to attack our command vehicle. Fortunately, I have some defenses, but I'll still buff up them with 3 more tanks.
Sicher, dass es da draußen ungefährlich ist. Hier, Kommandant!
The infantry is quickly dispatched. Now I should have a pretty solid hold on Echo. The enemy keeps throwing more and more tanks at us. Fortunately, I have enough firepower to deal with those 2 T-62s.
Wo sollen wir es hinliefern? I say the only good Reggie's a dead one. Reggie ready, sir. I say the only good Reggie's a dead one. We'll get a better look from there.
I'll hold position here for a moment. I'll resupply my units, see if any more attacks come in, and then decide how to move on. Also, I'll secure the Foxtrot reinforcement area so I can call in more units from a closer location. The units called in always come from the nearest possible reinforcement route marked by the white arrows on the map edges. A couple more tanks are never a bad idea. Now, the tactical problem facing us is that cliffside. If I keep sending units above the edge of that cliff one by one, then every unit that Warsaw Pact has there gets a shot off. I can't afford to spend units like that. So, first I'll send a couple Jägers to clean out the small triangle-shaped forest. I don't want any infantry ambushes to attack my tanks at close range. I'll need to be sure that the area is safe. If my infantry runs into an ambush, I'll just have to play it by ear. It's better, however, to lose a couple infantry squads than a whole platoon of tanks.
Hier, Kommandant? Natürlich, Kommandant.
I now have a company worth of tanks, token, anti-air, and a little bit of infantry. I'll have to prepare for the assault, so I'll send roughly half my tanks near the forest
Einfach raus. Meint Sie mich?
and half near the road where the enemy units emerged.
And the ready, sir? Ready to move, sir. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way.
My plan is pretty simple. I'll attempt a pincer movement where I secure the forest first. Then I'll set up my tanks there, and while they have the enemy's attention, I'll crest the hill with the rest of my tanks. Hopefully this will give me the advantage of surprise and minimize my casualties. I'll also bring some of these green jackets with me. They are scout infantry. They have good optics, so I need to get a pair of eyes on that plane, see if any units are hiding in the woods anywhere nearby. I can't afford any surprises here.
Spucken Sie es einfach aus.
The enemy has started movement, so I can't afford to wait any longer. I'll have to move now or risk being attacked while my units are split up.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Ja, Kommandant?
And here we go.
Ja, Kommandant? Führen Sie mich, folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie auf den Weg? Was für mich? Spucken Sie es einfach aus. Rücken auf Koordinaten. Ja, Kommandant. Bereit fürs Verlegen, Kommandant. Haben Sie was für mich? Rücken auf Koordinaten. Bitte auffahren.
Looks good for us.
Stay to left.
I believe the enemy has spent his immediate force in the area because I can now see their command jeep in Charlie. I'll try to push forward and quickly take it out.
Haben Sie was für mich? Führen Sie mich, folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie auf den Weg? Sir.
There are some units hidden in Charlie still, but I hope we have enough firepower. That's one T-72 down. Fortunately, these are the worst East German export models. And that is it.
The intervention of Panzer Brigade II allowed the Anglo-German forces to hold the Hanover Highway junction.
We achieved all our objectives and killed more than we lost. Still, our losses will start mounting from this point on. At the bottom of the screen you can see the amount of command points each command vehicle received during the whole fight. And here are the unlockable units. I'll be posting them in the thread as usual, and you'll get to vote them as usual. This is Hob Gatling signing out. Peace.